What is going on? Oh, man, this is the one I don't like. Oh, man. I'm not going to be here long. But there's some things, there's some strange things going on. There's some strange things going on. 50 ought to be ashamed of himself. He ought to be ashamed of himself. Do you understand? They are playing games. Diddy. Can't you see everybody coming up against you, partner? I know you hate the day that you bounced around talking all that noise, because ain't nothing that you are trying to do working. They say you done wrote, I know it, y'all. I got that other phone charging for my dirty Trump after this one, so I'm not going to be here long. I just came to tell y'all that Diddy still don't get it. I know he has the right, hey, Willie Spencer, to speak at his sentencing. Oh, I can't stand this phone. Hi, Samantha. So he done prepared a whole movie production. You hear me? It ain't his acting debut, is it? He is going to be recorded. He wants to go down in history. I'm sorry for 2004. Oh, no, this is 2025. Yeah, I've got a lot going on right now trying to hurry up and get this done. But, baby, that judge is saying, look here. See, when y'all thought y'all was playing me, you and your little smart-ass attorneys and shit, yeah. When you thought that I didn't see your little games, your little stunts, all the little shit y'all had playing, all your little special shenanigans, I let you, cough and sneeze and shake your head, giving signals to whoever you had paid to throw the case, I let you, even when I told you don't do it no more. Not more, no more. You decided you was going to still do it. Because why? Because you Diddy, Puffy, P. Diddy, Diddy Dog, Sean John. I'm the shit, Bad boy for life. All that shit right there. So he said, oh, okay. And see, the grand finale in court is when he took his time to write them instructions. And you and your people, what's the little Lucci, Saducci out there, got everybody out there acting a fool in the outside for you and stuff, Frico ain't no Rico. You remember all of that? Oh, yeah, he was giving away T-shirts. I don't want no money. I just want to make fun of the judicial system. He let all of that. He let old boy, a rat, shit, act a fool with Tisa, Ted, all of that. He said, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So when y'all came in trying to get a little, pressing your weight around like you gourd all by yourself. Yeah. You bigger than life, right? Can't nobody do shit to you. I can put millions of dollars on people's heads and shit, take out my homie. Yeah, Biggie, and Pac, and try to make it seem like it was East Coast, West Coast. That's that shit Quet was doing. Yeah, he got that shit from you. Quet? Yeah. Trying to play the ops against each other when you slide in there and be the one to really take them out? Did you have insurance on Biggie? Huh? Yeah, what was that? Oh, he was finna leave you. Oh, okay. He was finna leave you. So can't nobody leave you. So you didn't feel like you could whoop him. So you just gonna op him out. Cause you was playing with his money too. Yeah, like your little your business partner, lover, homie, lover, friend. Yeah. And you tricked him into signing over his shares. Yeah, all of that's coming back to haunt you, baby. That karma is wearing your ass out. You hear me? What old boy say? What's his name? Gardo. Gardo, you hear me, dear me? Shout out to Gardo. You hear me? You hear me, dear me? Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no fun when the rabbit, well, the judge, got the gun. Huh? Is that what you telling me? Yeah. All that dirt you done did. So you just didn't do dirt to the females. See? Yeah. You did dirt to your partners, business, and everything. You really tried to be a long shot. You really thought you was your daddy, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, I know that they said that you was trying to take care of your mama, like that. She like that little meat. No. Yeah, I was supposed to say that. My bad. Y'all hit the like button coming in. I ain't gonna be here long. I say that every time, don't I? I know, but I got a video supposed to be coming after this about the betrayal of your president. He think he's slick too. Yeah, y'all partners, ain't you? Y'all booty buddies on the yeah, I know. AunTeaFee got that it's in my archive. Folk didn't know that y'all had a meeting. You came in up on the truck with the pyramid. Oh, they didn't know. You better tell on him. Cause see, that's why he not gonna pardon you, cause you threatened him. Yeah, you wanted him to choose you over Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, AunTeaFee peeped it. Me and my tea sippers, we peeped it, baby. Yeah, so you threatened him when he set up that meeting. Yeah, and reminded him that you had dirt on him. And he said, you dirty dog, you. I reached out to your black ass right after you got in trouble with shooting at that New York club with J-Lo. And so you gonna betray me too? Yeah, you gonna sit your ass in there. No. Know who you think you get with. So your pardon flew out the window. Yeah. See, he was with you enough in the beginning to allow you to, play with the jury. Yeah. See, because I've noticed, let me tell you what I've noticed. So I'm finna lecture you. Hell, you don't want me to wait until tomorrow, do you? Hi, Latina. Yeah, I'm finna lecture your ass the day before. Now, I ain't that cruel. Don't be cruel. I will never do you. No. Don't be cruel. Yeah. I ain't gonna be that cruel. Yeah. See. Yeah. So what I've noticed is everybody around these little situations. Yeah. They have a foreigner. They have some. What was George? George, what was he? Yeah, the little special need man who say he was a part of the United Nations. Yeah, I've noticed that everybody that they sent in to do some dirty work, It's from over there somewhere. And that was George. George of the jungle, watch out for that tree. Yeah, who wasn't selected, but could tell you what the verdict was going to be. Started just dropping little shit that he wasn't supposed to say. Where he come from? Then they said the hell his ass really didn't work for the United Nations. Oh, so he was dropped in to throw it. Okay, I see now. And if I can see it, this smart man right here, yeah, he's very smart. He finna nip you at your knees, baby. Denied. So he finna eat your ass up tomorrow. So I thought that it would be nice of me not to wait until they smack your ass tomorrow with whatever they give you. Yeah. And not hit you with all of this tonight. Because you know, Trump know, all them other folk know that Maureen Comey was finna come get all y'all ass on the RICO for Florida. I kept telling y'all, why say this bang up Florida? And so you know, and they know that the heat is on. That's why you was trying hard. Oh, hard. I know you know that I got some other cases coming. I know you know. I know you know some big ones are coming. Okay? I know you know. I know you do. So you try hard. Please let me get out. Please. They got a jet waiting on me. Y'all would never see me again. Yeah, I done made a deal with the devil. I'm going wherever Epstein is. I'm going to put on the disguise. I'm going to bleach my skin. I'm going to do whatever I need to do. But y'all would never, ever see your ass if they let you out. I know that. You know that. He know that. He know that. Everybody know that. That's why your ass still in there. Yeah, you gonna dance to the music. Hey, Spencer, you finna dance like you ain't never danced before. You gonna dance with your father again. Yes, sir. You gonna skip around for a long, long time. Long time, AunTeaFee. Yes. All them people, all in my comments, VVD, he getting out, he coming home this weekend. Yeah, that was July 4th weekend, wasn't it? Where you at? Where you at? Huh? I looked to the left, looked to right. You still there? Oh, okay. So anyway, I ain't gonna beat you too bad. I ain't gonna beat you up, sir, like you was beat up them women. Yeah. You know they waiting on you too, don't you? Have you been boxing? Have you been in there hitting the gym, you know, getting your weight up? Because you know where you going, they waiting for that ass, right? They gonna beat that ass up. Bend over. Beat that ass up. Say what? Beat that ass up. Oh, they gon' beat that ass up. Beat that ass up. Yeah. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna beat you up that bad, didn't I? Okay, dang. Yeah. So now you sorry. So you want to go out tomorrow with a production. Say you don't put it on videotape. You don't send a videotape to the judge. He gonna say your ass still don't get it. Every time you do this type of stuff, Sean, you are validating everything the females and men say you did. For all the people who say they could have left. Like you was gonna let them leave. Yeah. Because you can't take no for an answer. Yeah, you still think you good. Not Big G. Good. Yeah, you still think you running shit. You don't get it, do you? You're gonna be just like Trumpty Dumpty, sit on the wall. Trumpty Dumpty when he got put out the White House before, and he inserted that riot at the. You're gonna be revengeful, spiteful, conniving, hateful, just like him if he let that ass out. You don't think he know that? You don't think he know that? He sees straight through the game y'all played in court. And see, he sat back and said, oh, okay. Ooh, I love that. Oh, okay. Now, to be honest, I got my right hand up. I recognize that, oh, okay, that's something that God has been working with me on within myself, that, oh, okay, it's not okay. Okay? That, oh, okay, is not a green light. It is not a white flag. Okay? It ain't totally red. You know, it's maybe a little orange, kind of orange gold, you know. Yeah. Oh, okay. Ain't okay. See, Judge Aaron, mild manner. You know, mild manner. He probably did everything his mom and daddy told him to do. You know what I'm saying? He just seemed like that's who he is. You know? Mm-hmm. So he sat back and said, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see. They gonna play in my face. Okay. So let me sit my little ass, my little Indian, whatever I am ass, and I am finna go buy the book. Did you catch that? That, oh, baby, that's a skill. Did you catch it? Mm-hmm. He gonna go buy the book on your ass. I'ma wait until you have exhausted all possibilities. Absolutely. I'ma nip your ass. So even however you try, you can't go nowhere. Your growth has been stunted. You can't grow no more. Sit your ass down, knuckle. Y'all thought y'all got over. Yeah. They was outside cheering. Diddy, 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 Diddy. I mean, they was out there partying. Show was, wasn't it? Just clowning. Like seals and shit. Yeah. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Yeah. Some of them niggas dicks start getting hard thinking about the shit they was finna get into. Your ass still there, ain't you? What your partner Trump say? Well, yeah, I mean, he says, I don't know what type of victory that, he's still, yeah. Yeah, laughing at your ass. Your homeboy Jay-Z laughing at your ass. Well, he was laughing. Now he looking like, wait a minute, now what? Wait a minute, now what? Yeah. So now they say, because you done heard that letter that old girl wrote. Oh, Your Honor, please. The jurors got it wrong, but we are counting on you. We the victims, sir. I know how other people look at it, but I know you know, sir, Your Honor. Yes, sir. That what it appeared ain't what it was. We didn't have a choice. He would not take no for an answer. And if we tried, he would, yeah. He would You told Harpo to beat me. Color purple. Yeah, he would color purple us, Your Honor. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Hey, Tina. Hey, everybody came in. Please hit the like button. You know, because I heard that Diddy done put on a whole performance. So I felt, since I sat through all of that crap, I should put on a performance too. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. They say he done acted his ass off. He done went back down memory lane on the judge. And he said, I don't want him just to read it. I have to one up all the females who wrote in on me. I got to one up them. I got to let him see how sincere I am. I have to write down all my accomplishments, fake or not. I mean, I don't know how I could turn riots, stone cold criminals that, you know, that's been in this spot that is just the grossest ever. I was able to turn them around. I placed their feet on solid ground because I am God. Ain't that how they do in testimonial service? Yeah, he spin me around, place my feet on solid ground. I am no longer the same. Lord, what would I have done had Diddy not came in here? Oh, Lord. Yeah, you had church up in there. You was redeeming people. You allowed them to see they wicked ways. You done had jail revivals and shit. You know, you in there doing the damn thing. So you say. I have delivered several of these gangs. There is now unity where there was a beef. Ops have now joined together as one. We are now a family, but now it's time for me to go. So, Judge, please take my good deeds. Y'all know ain't no good, ain't no good. Yeah, he in there all on video, acting like he Reverend Dr. Deacon Diddy. You know, I don't want to do those freaky deaky things no more. I've been in counseling. I've been in therapy. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. There is a God. I know I've been delivered. Lord have mercy. Diddy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. So again, I say, the judge is saying, see, he just don't get it. He still ain't taking accountability of his violence. So instead of really being sincere, you still think that you are a charmer. You still are a deceiver. You still are a manipulator. You still are an extreme narcissist. Yeah. So y'all, we gonna listen to this song and dance that he done put on video. Now, how he got a video in the prison, I don't know. Hey, Purple Flower, how he get a video? You know, he, he did a dance, I don't know how he did it, but they say he did it. And it's going to be played tomorrow before the judge. The same judge who peeped y'all game during trial. The same judge who intentionally gave them instructions which in the end, there would have been no way for them for not to have found you guilty of that RICO. Because the same 2 charges they found you guilty of was the same 2 charges they could have used for the RICO. But they didn't. Yeah. And so then, all them other things that you tried to do now, before this, you tried to rewrite the law. Yeah. You tried to say the Mann Act should be rewritten because of me. I didn't get paid for no services. Yeah, you thought you had it all pinned out, didn't you? Yeah, and judge is saying, I know. I know you didn't know, Mr. Smartass. And because you tampered with my jury and paid them off, and they didn't follow my instructions that I intentionally prepared for them to not make any mistake about it, and they made a mistake. So it is my duty to protect the victims, male and female. There is a human trafficking epidemic going on, sir. And you thought that you was bigger than the problem. You thought that you had it all figured out. You thought that you was going to be able to slide on by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And guess what? Judge said, I saw you coming. Yeah. I saw you coming. You and your smart ass attorneys. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna look at it. Oh, I ain't got to that yet. Human nature. Don't spoil my show. I got 50. I'm just talking about them 2 right now. And they production. Yeah. Hey, Melissa. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm just talking about the females. Yeah, that we saw him beat up. Yeah. So then he done heard about old girl letter that was woo. I mean, it would have brought any and everybody to tears. She called out. She cried out to the judge to please don't do us, the victims, like the jurors did. Even after they saw him handle me like like he was a rabbit ass dog with a doll. You was rabbit that day, sir. Yeah, you was rabbit. Straight up rabbit. Yeah. They saw it and still made excuses for it. They say it's okay to beat your girl up because that's domestic. What? We got some sick people in the world. We got some sick people in the world. We don't want him to go to jail because that means if we found him guilty, hell, we're going to have to find ourselves guilty because shit, I guess they put hands on their girls too. But would it be okay for somebody to put the same type of hands that you put on her on your girls? See, that's my thing. You know, would that be okay for your mom or your sister, your kids, yours? If somebody did that to them, heck no. I done seen it. Yeah, I got, baby, look, I got my older sister. Yeah, my brothers and them used to, I don't even want to go there. And half the time she would have started it. But my point is, if a female got brothers, daddy, any of that, and call them and say, oh boy, put hands on me the way you put hands on oh girl. Oh shit, no. Yeah. But they made excuses for you, Diddy, like you was on their payroll. But anyway, the judge said, I got it. But just in case he don't, here come your boy, Old Fitty. Old Fitty. Fitty said, I got one, Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor. Can I write a letter too? Yeah. We've been ops for a long time. I used to try to be cool with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And Your Honor, I think he needs to stay. I think he needs to get 10 for her and 10 for the other. Yeah. And one of the girls, yes, was my little boy's mama. We ain't cool. But when I thought about it, the way, you know, he was putting hands on her, people was lying on me, said I had put hands. You know. Yeah. I think he deserved every bit of 10 for one and 10 for the other. Because he been beating people, you know, out their money, out their deals, wouldn't give them their masters, you know, forcing them to do this, to be a part of the industry and all this type of stuff. And Your Honor, I don't think nobody's safe if you let him out. Because, you know, you want, why you say that, Your Honor? 50, don't do that, 50. Don't do it, man. Yeah, I got to, AunTeaFee. I got to do it for the women. I got to do it for the industry. How about that? I got to do it for the men and the women. I got to do it for the industry. And guess what? I got to do it for the kids. Because my crazy ass baby mama may get back with this joker since he's still paying her rent. Oh, shit. You know what, 50? You right. He may try to do something to your son. AunTeaFee, you with me now? You with me? Oh, yeah, 50. Oh, shit. Just to get back at you. We out. Oh, wow. 50 Cent. Yeah, I done been poking fun at this cat and shit. Yeah. She crazy enough to go back to him. She liked that shit. Oh, wow. Hey, Brian. I'm writing my own narrative, y'all. Y'all see how this shit go? Yeah. I feel you, 50. Yeah, so I got to protect my son and his too. Because, Your Honor, his son is repeating the same things he did. I don't want him teaching that to my son just in case my ignorant ass baby mama go back to this clown. Oh, shit. Woo! Oh, hey, Ronnie. Oh, shit. Man, you better get me to write some of your stuff for you, 50. I'm good with this. Yeah. So I have to protect my son, his daughters, you know, everybody, because he is going to teach this shit. Yeah, he's already started. Check the record. His sons, yes, sir, are repeating his same sick habits. It's a generational curse, Your Honor, and we need to put a stop to it. Yeah. So, y'all, let's get into it. Diddy done put it on film. He got his first a prison jail production. Bad boys. Yeah, a jail production. Yeah. In his church ministry, jail, prison, a detainee ministry. He's in there saving folk. Y'all catch that? Oh, baby. Yeah, he in there saving folk. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so we gonna hear what he wrote to Your Honor, And then we gonna read what Y'all, this cat right here is troll of the year. He said, oh, y'all be on YouTube writing, calling CPAs and calling chaplain. Y'all be doing all that crazy stuff, calling probation out. He said, I'm going to write a letter to the judge. I'm going to tell it. Yeah, I'm going to tell the judge, that his sons is repeating. He has a blueprint that he got from Trump and Epstein. Yeah. Go to AunTeaFee about the facts. Her archives, because she got the whole video where he was sitting up under Trump when he was joining the pyramid. Yes, sir. You need to know. Let's go. Which letter we want to hear first? We want to hear what 50 said or what Diddy said. Which one? Y'all tell me which one we're going to start with. Where are we going? Well, put his son in there with... Oh, yeah. Baby. Deacon 50 put... What? Hold on. Reverend, now he ain't Reverend, but Deacon, Deacon Boyd. There we go. Right there. I have had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for 20 years. He is very dangerous. Oh, hold up. Get my likes up. Who y'all think y'all playing with? Y'all think I'm playing today? Y'all think I'm playing today? Y'all need to hurry up. I got to get on y'all crooked ass. Where is get the likes up, y'all. Double tap your screen. Just like that. Double tap your screen. Get my likes up. Get them up. Oh, baby, yes. Get them up. Don't be drop down now, baby. Get on back up there. 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 Oh, yes, sir. I need my likes up. Get the likes up. Hey, Be Rich. We need to hear, we need to read 50s. And we need to hear Diddy's. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. The day before, ooh, what a Friday. Can you cook me a plate, Auntie? Can you my cash out? Can you support the platform? What have you done for me lately? I'm cooking now. Hell, are you eating? Because I'm damn sure serving. 50 ain't playing. You hear me? And this judge right here, he said, oh, yes. I mean, they have tried. And this man he is brilliant. I'm damn near genius. What is your IQ score? I know it's up there. You have nipped it, baby. You have nipped them at their knees. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all, I need 50 likes real quick, fast, in a hurry, or I ain't going nowhere. I know y'all know that. We got 50s. Oh, 50. I am so proud of you. I mean, oh my God. He said, man, fuck that. I got a son who done spend time with this perverted mother. I don't know what he been doing. And they saying he done played with his own kids and shit. Oh yeah, now tomorrow is the day. Yes. Yes. But Diddy ain't learned nothing. He's still performing for the people. See? Yeah, he's still performing for the people. Yeah, you don't get it. Every time this man tell you not to do something, you figure out a way to do it anyway. You understand? And he's sitting back taking note. Y'all, are y'all gonna get my likes up so we can come on? I got something else I gotta do now. Come on. Double tap your screen. Oh no, I'm gonna put it on him so you can push him upside his big old head. Yeah. Do we need, since we finna hit a recession, we in a recession. Is it a good investment on baby oil? Hey, hello, thank you, H Settle, for the thumbs up. Thank you. Should we be investing in baby oil? Fide, should we be? Can we market? Can I do some business with you? You been in the meow 2030. You've been in the mood for some fry. Me too, some candy, macaroni and cheese, and maybe some. Oh, I like sweet potato cornbread now. I like sweet potato cornbread. He better hope they don't really give him 96 months. Baby, they see, I tried to tell the tea sippers. He had a battery charge out of California. Harvey Levin slipped when he was trying to defend him the other day and said he should have been found guilty, or he should have been brought up on charges in California. Some he said about Cali. I said to myself, they better hope when they do their parole, whatever, them folk who dig out in your background, they better hope they don't pull up on that California battery. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know it was supposed to be suppressed and that deferred adjudication type of stuff. Yeah, but he had a battery charge that he pled guilty to. Yes, sir. So them enhancements ain't no joke, are they, Judge? So when they was trying to say if you want to, you could go over those 10 years. Yeah, I was here with you, Judge. And folk was saying they can't do that. Oh, he's federal. He can. Especially with enhancements. Ask Hernandez Goved. He was facing the death penalty. He don't want y'all to know that. Yeah. God gave him a second chance. But he gonna uck it up. Yeah, just like he did. Yeah. So while he's saying second chance, the judge gonna remind him tomorrow why it ain't a second chance. It's third, fourth, fifth chance. Yeah, you are habitual. You are serial with a capital S. And he know it. And he gonna help. He gonna, 50, you already writing the movie? He gonna replace BMF? Where my lights at? Oh, y'all think it's a joke. Y'all don't know I'm gonna hit that end button and go on to Trump. Y'all ain't figured that out yet. You fooling with Slim too? 50? I don't believe them people. I don't believe them. They be lying sometimes. Y'all, my likes ain't up. I'm gonna hit I'm finna go. They think it's a joke. They don't know about me. Ain't that a part of his song? I'm a G. You a motherfucking G. Hi. Itty bitty Diddy Tissy Roll. He Tissy Roll Diddy. Y'all, so y'all oh, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I almost forgot that quick. You sent some love. H settles. Okay. I'm gonna give a little. I'm gonna give something. That's you right. You done supported the platform. Hold on. I got to acknowledge that. Y'all better say shout out to H Settle. Y'all better say shout out to H Settle. You finna get something. You finna get something. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Let's hear it. Let me go here. Well, somebody said towards the night before sentencing. Let me cut it up. Somebody said the night before.
Realized that I hurt her, and for this I am deeply sorry. Lost my way and say how sincerely sorry I am. Diddy has wrote a letter to the judge for his sentencing hearing tomorrow. Dear Judge Submaranian, I hope this letter finds you well and in good health and spirits. Thank you for the opportunity to express my thoughts to you.
Can y'all hear this?
Foremost, I want to.
Now, this is going to come tomorrow on video. But you see how it done leaked today? Judge said, I don't care. Ooh, by the time you get out, that's how dark you going to be right there. Your eyes going to be crossed and you going to look like life for real. How wise witty? Hey. Hey. Can y'all hear? I need a one if y'all could hear her. What is this saying tomorrow?
Welcome here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Eddie Beck. Looking ahead to tomorrow and the final chapter on a trial that we're covering fully involving the high-profile case of Sean Combs as its final stage tomorrow.
Can y'all hear that?
Sentencing. It's Combs, who's been in custody since his arrest in 2024, will appear at a sentencing hearing in New York City to advocate for his immediate release. He was convicted on 2 counts of transportation for prostitution, a maximum sentence of 10 years for each. And he was also, though, acquitted on those 2 more serious charges, several more serious charges, that being the racketeering case. So we'll dive into this here on Live Now from Fox as the mogul there. We'll see what comes of it tomorrow behind closed doors inside of that courtroom in New York City. Let's be joined right now by friend of the program, former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani. Nima, thank you so much for joining us here on Live Now from Fox. Sentencing tomorrow, we could see how short or long the judge rules in this case. What are your expectations?
It's going to be a long sentencing, Andy, and we're going to hear from the victims, Jane, Cassie, Mia. Obviously, they testified at trial. The jurors didn't believe a lot of their testimony, and they acquitted in the more serious counts of racketeering and sex trafficking. But they're going to have the final say, and it's really going to be up to Judge Subramanian. And in terms of the recommendations, they're all over the place. The defense is obviously recommending 14 months. That's essentially time served. If the judge were to go along with that, which I don't expect, Combs could be free as early as this weekend. And the government is, on the other hand, recommending 11 years in federal prison. Now, that's a lot of time. I don't think Judge Subramanian is going to side with them either. Then you have U.S. probation, which is an arm of the court. They're making their own recommendation, and they're recommending 5 to 7 years. So you're going to hear from the probation officer. You're going to hear from the lawyers. You're going to hear the victims. And you may even hear from Diddy himself. His lawyer said he may actually address the court. So what he says may influence the judge in this case.
Yeah, this
we're gonna hear
conclusion at this sentencing, and you mentioned kind of some of the reasons potentially how long this sentencing might be. He was denied a lot of the evidence, the testimony in this. Is there a chance though that Diddy walks out of the courtroom tomorrow a free man?
there is a chance. I don't think it's a good chance. And some of this is obviously reading the tea leaves. But if the judge was inclined to free Diddy,
he would have freed him already.
I think he would have granted him bail after the verdict. The fact that he kept him incarcerated, even though he was only convicted of simple prostitution, the Mann Act violations, leads me to believe that he is going to impose a prison sentence. Because otherwise, he would have gone along with the defense's $50 million bail request. And I think even the defense was surprised that the judge didn't free their client after, again, he was acquitted of really all the serious charges in the case.
Yeah, he was surprised. Harvey Levin, TMZ was surprised.
Earlier on, several government witnesses, they filed impact statements to the judge ahead of this Friday sentencing.
Y'all don't get my likes up.
Ventura Cassie, the star witness who was notably pregnant during this whole ordeal when she did take the stand. You said they will be read aloud by them. Will it be by lawyers? Will it be by the individuals? How will that work?
So the individuals who are victims, they have a statutory right to actually appear in person and address. So Cassie can choose to do so, or she can choose to just submit a letter or do nothing at all. They have an absolute right, though, to make an in-person statement or a written statement. And of course, the defendant always has the right to address the court during sentencing. It's really the other people that are up to the discretion of the judge. So obviously, we've seen the sentencing memoranda. Combs has a lot of letters of support from friends, from family members. Is the judge going to allow them all to testify? Is this going to be an hour or two sentencing? Some people are reporting that it may last as long as 4 or 5 hours. So the judge has the discretion on who to allow to testify aside from the victims and the defendant.
This isn't just a burger. It's a Midwest masterpiece. Fresh.
So why do y'all have to keep asking y'all to hit the like button?
So the judge has the discretion on who to allow to testify aside from the victims and the defendant, or not allow them at all.
You could be a full day ordeal inside of the courtroom. And we're also getting some reporting from Megan Cuniff, legal analyst, as Diddy said they have 4 lawyers who want to speak at his sentencing. Also, there's a 15-minute video which the judge wants to copy of for the court to be prosecuted by 5 p.m. saying, I hope that all is well with you and your honorable court, always coming in from Brian Steele. There's also potentially victims that are in support of Diddy that were in the indictment, but they said they were pressured by prosecutors or felt that they were pressured into feeling like victims. Could we hear from them as well? Are they a part of this?
No question. So there's one key victim, of course, who was named in the indictment, who didn't show up at trial at all. And, I was critical, and we've spoken about this, that the prosecution included people in the indictment that they weren't sure were going to testify at trial, because we know in cases like this, there's always the possibility that someone is either scared, they're paid off, they're intimidated, they're embarrassed.
Paid off.
But in this particular case, you have a victim who's saying that she was pressured or coerced by the government.
Thank you, Dwight.
That's why
ironic,
gave
Dwight.
the testimony that she did. So that's certainly a bad look. And if she actually does come to court tomorrow to testify on behalf of Diddy, when she was one of the victims named in the indictment, that could be very powerful testimony for the court to hear tomorrow.
Yeah, that is very true.
Very powerful. In what way? Good or bad? How? Good or bad?
What do you imagine he would say as counsel? Or any guidance that potentially could be given there to that mogul?
Well, Andy, there's 2 ways to really deal with the defendant's testimony. You can show up as a defendant and accept responsibility. That's very important, because that's something that judges not only consider in determining a fair and just sentence, but under the sentencing guidelines, it's actually a reduction, a very specific reduction of 2 or 3 points for acceptance of responsibility. The problem with accepting responsibility, though, if Combs were to come and admit that he engaged in these acts of prostitution and that he's remorseful and regretful, that does harm his chances of a successful appeal. Let's not forget, just yesterday, the judge denied the defense motions for acquittal and for a new trial. And the defense was arguing, at least with respect to the prostitution, that there were 2 bases why it wasn't prostitution. The first was this: because Diddy himself didn't participate in the sex act. He watched the sex workers have sexual contact and activity with his girlfriends because it was.
Now remember, there was one he asked. He wanted. What was his name? What was that foreign one name? Hey, Kane Life. Hey. Kane Life. He gifted 5 memberships. Tina, show Kane Life some love. Tina, Miriam, Stop Playing, Yvette, and Denise. You 5 or the winners that was chosen by YouTube to receive the memberships. Thank you, Kane Life. Boy, if I was, I'd give you a hug. And a kiss. Mwah. Thank you. Yes, pause. Thank you so very much. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Woo, we was on this thing for a while, wasn't we? So listen. Remember, what was it? Rico? Yeah, he asked, was he into, a little 3-play? He wanted some Rico. Hell yeah. So it ain't like he didn't try. And what was the ugly one? Dang, okay, I'm sorry. The other one with the glasses. Yeah, he kept saying Diddy was trying to turn that ass over there, trying to Yeah, and wanted him to mistake his, his back hole for a V hole. Come on now. Don't act like he didn't try. Yeah, so stop that. He did. They just turned that ass down. Yeah, they said, I have with, shit, I'm a dude. I still want to feel it.
More voyeuristic. He said that he did not engage in prostitution.
He asked, y'all better stop acting like y'all believe everything Diddy say.
Chances of a successful appeal. Let's not forget, just yesterday, the judge denied the defense motions for acquittal and for a new trial. And the defense was arguing, at least with respect to the prostitution, that there were 2 bases why it wasn't prostitution. The first was this, because Diddy himself didn't participate in the sex act. He watched the sex workers have sexual contact.
And didn't he pull his wee thing out and put a gold shower on her? He did participate. He may not have participated with the actual penetration, but he participated. Did he cup up the icing off of her leg and rubbed it on his? Yeah, he did participate. Yes. So what did he get out of it? He got some icing. He got some icing on his nips. Yeah, stop minimizing that. Yeah, that's a part of it. He got something out of it too. Your Honor. Yeah, tomorrow when you let him know why he got to stay in there for a long time, and he gonna say he didn't get nothing out of it. Remind him that he got some icing on his nips. Yeah, he got a whole down basement somewhere. He got a whole bunch of icing of all them different guys that he done stored down there like he's some mad damn scientist or some shit. Yeah, he got something out of it. He got out of it what he wanted to get out of it. He didn't want no money. He just wanted that icing. He didn't want her icing. He wanted the men icing. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I wondered, did you take some of Wolf's icing? Did you take some of Wolf's icing and use for that little old boy, Justin? Because he ain't yours. He ain't your icing. He Wolf icing. Did you steal Wolf's icing? Yeah, I think you stole Wolf's icing. Because that's Wolf's child. You might as well come clean since you say you all up in the jail redeeming people and stuff like you gored. Let's go.
With his girlfriends because it was more voyeur chances of a successful appeal. Let's not forget.
I ain't got no sense.
The judge denied
I ain't got none.
For acquittal and for a new trial. And the defense was arguing, at least with respect to the prostitution, that there were 2 bases why it wasn't prostitution. The first was this, because Diddy himself didn't participate in the sex act. He watched the sex workers have sexual contact and activity with his girlfriends because it was more voyeuristic. He said that he did not engage in prostitution. Now, that argument was rejected, and I think rightfully, because you can facilitate prostitution and still be guilty of prostitution. Just set up the freak-offs in the hotel nights. The second argument, a little bit more creative, was because Combs was videotaping the sex acts. These were actually homemade pornographic videos. They were works of art. It wasn't really prostitution. Again, the court rejected that argument as well, but we know that the defense wants to preserve these arguments because they're going to appeal this conviction. Regardless of what it is, even if it's time served, Combs does not want to be a felon the rest of his life. So I anticipate that appeal is going to happen. And of course, we know that his team's already trying to talk to President Trump and work on a pardon as well. So by accepting responsibility, it may hurt some of those other things that they're working on behind the scenes.
Yeah, this might be the final chapter to this book, but there are next books. There's kind of a trilogy in terms of all of this going on. I want to ask you kind of at large, because we're talking about some of these victim statements saying that they were poked at, saying they were discredited, dismissed for coming forward to feel like they're victims. In a larger scope, does that make victims less likely to come forward? Does that complicate the larger justice system, in fact, in terms of what we're hearing potentially tomorrow?
No question, Andy, and I represent victims right now. I've been a former federal prosecutor. I don't do defense work, and I can tell you that most of the time when victims walk into my office, they tell me, Nima, you know what? I can't go through it. I can't go to law enforcement. I can't show up in court, tell my story of how I was physically and sexually assaulted, relive that trauma, and have jurors not believe me. And that's what happened in this case. Cassie, Mia, Jane, they told these really horrific stories of how they were urinated on, were forced to consume drugs until they threw up, forced to have sex while they were menstruating. Just, they were subject to physical violence. And the jurors thought that they were lying, that they weren't in it for money or fame or revenge, or that this was a transactional relationship and they knew what they were getting themselves into. And I understand the psychology of abuse, but a lot of the jurors probably ask themselves, well, if you were in an abusive relationship, physically or sexually, why did you stay? And I know why victims stay, but no question, a verdict like this does have a chilling effect for victims when they're thinking about coming forward, especially if it's against a celebrity.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you that because that's obviously the defense's role, their position to kind of try to potentially discredit. Less likely to come forward. Does that complicate the larger justice system, in fact, in terms of what we're hearing potentially tomorrow?
No question, Andy, and I represent victims right now. I've been a former federal prosecutor. I don't do defense work, and I can tell you that most of the time when victims walk into my office, they tell me, Nima, you know what? I can't go through it. I can't go to law enforcement. I can't show up in court, tell my story of how I was physically and sexually assaulted, relive that trauma, and have jurors not believe me. And that's what happened in this case. Cassie, Mia, Jane, they told these really horrific stories of how they were urinated on, were forced to consume drugs until they threw up, forced to have sex while they were menstruating. Just, they were subject to physical violence. And the jurors thought that they were lying, that they weren't in it for money or fame or revenge, or that this was a transactional relationship and they knew what they were getting themselves into. And I understand the psychology of abuse, but a lot of the jurors probably ask themselves, well, if you were in an abusive relationship, physically or sexually, why did you stay? And I know why victims stay, but no question, a verdict like this does have a chilling effect for victims when they're thinking about coming forward, especially if it's against a celebrity.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you that because that's obviously the defense's role, their position to kind of try to potentially discredit them. But you can only imagine what going through the victim's mind as they're on the stand. Anything else that
if the guys, if they had guys that was in the industry, not just up under Diddy, but under of them, Jay-Z included, that couldn't say no or felt like they couldn't say no, why do the guys expect for the females to be able to say no? If the judge tells Diddy no and he don't listen to the damn judge, what makes y'all think that Diddy listened to anybody? That blow my mind. That blows my mind.
One important thing is, and for people that haven't watched sentencings in federal court is the judge is going to calculate the sentencing guidelines. So you're going to hear discussion of a lot of different numbers, base offense levels, enhancements for leader or organizer, vulnerable victim, force or coercion, multiple victims, grouping. So you'll see the judge do a calculation, and once he's done with that calculation, he's going to come up with a sentencing range.
That's why the stunts that he did while waiting on sentencing, he shouldn't have done.
They really do affect and drive up that range. So you'll see a lot of legal arguments by the lawyers with respect to each one of these very important enhancements tomorrow.
Yeah, and so get your notepads out to kind of figure out where it might land in terms of this. And of course, no cameras in the courtroom. We didn't see that during the trial, but we'll get it piecemeal as it comes out from reporters there. Nima, thank you so much. I appreciate your time here on Live Now from Fox. Always great to
Okay, now hold on. Y'all, I done told y'all I need to get the likes up. I'm gonna give y'all one more. Let's listen to old girl before the phone go out. And then I'm gonna listen to, y'all get my likes up. Double tap. Yeah, these men are crazy. Diddy is crazy. And he looked deranged. He sure do. He looked deranged. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, girl was reading that letter. Hold on. I don't want to hear Tisa. A lot of y'all don't like listening to her. But she gonna be there tomorrow, so y'all might as well get ready. Hold on. Get the likes up.
As a business owner, I've got a lot on my plate. That's why I use ZipRecruiter to hire. The plan was to hire 2 people.
First and foremost, I want to apologize and say how sincerely sorry I am for all of the hurt and pain that I have caused others by my conduct. I take full responsibility and accountability for my past wrongs. This has been the hardest 2 years of my life, and I have no one to blame for my current reality and situations but myself. In my life, I have made many mistakes, but I am no longer running from them. I am so sorry for the hurt that I have caused, but I understand that those are mere words. I'm sorry will never be good enough, as those words alone cannot erase the pain from the past. Over the past 13 months, I have had to look in the mirror like never before. My pain became my teacher. My sadness was my motivator. I have to admit my downfall was rooted in my selfishness. Seeing an image of me assaulting Cassie play over and over in my head daily. I literally lost my mind. I was dead wrong for putting my hands on the woman that I loved. I'm sorry for that, and I always will be. My domestic violence will always be a heavy burden that I will have to carry forever. The remorse, the sorrow, the regret, the disappointment, the shame. I honestly feel sorry for something that I couldn't forgive someone else for. If they put their hands on one of my daughters.
There we go.
Why it's so hard for me to forgive myself. It's like a deep wound that leaves an ugly scar. Your Honor, I thought I was providing for Jane concerning her and her child, but after hearing her testimony, I realized that I hurt her, and for this I am deeply sorry. Lost my way. I got lost in my journey, lost in the substances and the excess. My downfall was rooted in my selfishness. I have been humbled and broken to my core.
You have not been
designed
humbled.
to break you mentally, physically, and spiritually.
You're not humble.
Year,
You
there have
scared.
been so many times that I have
Hold on. You are not humble. I knew that was gonna fall.
Better off gone.
You are not humble, sir. You still want to make excuses. I mean, your letter sounding good. Hold on. I know it fell over. I'm trying to get the light right. Does it sound like he remorseful or scared? He ready to go home. As soon as this sound like the what he said when he got busted being on at the line to us, saying he ain't never, she a lie. I ain't never. That I'ma sue her. You know, all that shit. Just to find out that it was true. That you put your hands, feet, toes, and everything else on that girl. And still was dragging her back because which one of them? I can't remember which one was back in that room waiting. You liked him. I can't remember his name. You liked him and you liked Rico. Yeah. And you was finna put her ass back to work. So stop lying. Just like if you get out tomorrow, you gonna go back to work with your freak offs, with your freaky self. Nasty
I got
ass.
lost in my journey, lost in the substances and the excess. My downfall was rooted in my selfishness. I have been humbled and broken to my core. Jail is designed to break you mentally, physically, and spiritually. Over the past year, there have been so many times that I have wanted to give up. There have been some days that I thought I would be better off gone. The old me passed away in jail, and a new version of me was reborn.
Oh my
Prison
God.
will change you, or it will unalive you. And
Now I have to stop. This is why everything is messing up right now. That's why it's falling all over the place, because you playing. Oh, wow. So now you playing. Y'all, why I have to hear that? Where is that at? I made it too big. Where he been redeemed at? Where he been redeemed? I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Come on, y'all. I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Filled with the Holy Ghost I am. All of my sins are washed away. Diddy, I'm going to leave you alone because you brought the Lord up in here. And I ain't finna go back and forth with you with the Lord because I know that ain't my place. But baby, come on, I'm going to let you make it.
to live. Every day since my incarceration, as difficult as my circumstances currently are, I have made the best of.
He said he been redeemed.
Over the past year, there have been so many times that I have wanted to give up. There have been some days that I thought I would be better off gone. The old me passed away in jail, and a new version of me was reborn. Prison will change you, or it will unalive you, and I choose to live. Every day since my incarceration, as difficult as my circumstances currently are, I have made the best of my time by reading books, writing, working out, or in therapy, obtaining the tools and knowledge to deal with my past substance abuse and anger issues. I have been putting in the work and working diligently to become the best version of myself to ensure that I never make the same mistakes again. I realize that I am in a situation where no amount of money, power, or fame can save me. Only God can save me. My grandmother used to teach me that God makes no mistakes, that everything he does is for your good.
Okay.
I believe that a bad situation can be used for good. Although this situation has been the hardest and darkest times in my life, good things have come out of incarceration. For starters, I am now sober.
Oh, so he slick, y'all. He slick. He got me saying, oh, okay. He got me saying, oh, okay. He put his granny up in there. Y'all see how he did that? He put his granny up in there. My grandma used to say. He said, I had a praying grandmother. Yeah, he put his grandmother. He couldn't put his mama. No, sir. No, sir. He put his granny up in there. Oh, I can hear Helen Baylor right now saying, I had a praying grandmother and I knew enough to call on the name of Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna leave you alone for a minute.
Years. I've been trying my best to deal with my substance abuse issues and anger issues and take accountability as well as positive steps towards healing. One of the most beautiful things that I have experienced is being asked by my fellow inmates to teach and mentor them. They wanted to learn what I did to become a successful businessman. I was inspired by their hunger and desire to learn information in order to not only set goals, but achieve any goal and dream that their hearts desire. I started teaching a 6 weeks program called Free Game, title given by fellow inmates. which I was able to have approved and sanctioned by the Bureau of Prisons. I don't just teach about my success.
I'm
also
finna say
teach about
you
my
finna
mistakes and
donate
failures.
to me a
It's
minute.
been a blessing to do something positive in a negative situation. It has been
Hi,
beautiful to see
Tanya.
the newfound hope in my fellow inmates' eyes. The most shocking thing was to see the unity and the peace this class has produced. As you're probably aware, jail and prisons are segregated places. However, in our class, we have Black, Spanish, white, Asian, all together in one room, learning and working together. We even have an interpreter for Spanish-speaking inmates. The biggest miracle that I've seen with this class is all the gangs such as Bloods, Crips, MS-13s, Trentos, and 18th Street in one room working together. I am so proud to say that since this class has started, there have been no fights in our unit. This class also helped me in my time of need.
Now, I thought he said his life was in danger. Didn't he say his life was in danger? That they were sending kites to him through the toilet. Now he's saying that he don't stop the people from fighting. Make up your mind with your story.
Being able to do something good for others has also given me so much needed hope. God bless me with this opportunity to help others, and I will continue to do so. I ask you for mercy today, not only for my sake, but for the sake of my children. God blessed me with 7 beautiful children, 3 sons and 4 daughters. Their names are Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Jesse, Delilah, and the newest addition, a 2-year-old daughter named Love. 4 of my children lost their mother, Kim Porter, as she tragically passed away in 2018. I am their only parent. I have failed my children as a father. My father was unalived when I was 3 years old, and I know firsthand what it's like to not have a father. More than anything, I just want the opportunity to return home and be the father that they need me to be. God also blessed me with the greatest mother in the world. My mother sacrificed her life and dreams to provide for me and my younger sister, Keisha. She worked 3 jobs to make sure that we had a roof over our heads, clothes on our backs, and the best education. My mother is now 84 years old, and she recently had brain surgery. Despite her own health challenges, she's
doing good for brain surgery.
I have always been her primary caregiver. It breaks my heart that I put myself in this situation, and for the first time, I am unable to be there for my mother when she needs me the most. As I write you this letter, I'm scared to death, scared to spend another second away from my mother and my children. I no longer care about the money or the fame. There is nothing more important to me than my family. Understand that one factor that the court has to consider is deterrence. Deterrence for me and for others to ensure that no one follows in my footsteps and makes the same mistakes. For over a year, I've been locked in one room with 25 other incarcerated people, sharing the same one room. In this room that I share, there are no windows. There is no natural or clean air. There is no sunlight.
They know that.
We all live in one room. We eat, we sleep, we use the toilet, take showers, and prepare meals all in the same room. The conditions
They eat in the same room.
have placed me in
Hold up.
I don't tell you this for
Hold up. They what? They eat and sleep and shit and all in the same room? Oh, you just talking about like they bring what he mean they eat all in the same room? What that mean? They shit and eat in the same room? They don't have a mess hall, they don't have a cafeteria. So they have to smell. Oh.
or sympathy. I'm simply sharing my truth and the truth of my fellow incarcerated people. We have no clean drinking water, and we boil our own drinking water.
Did he know that?
One washing machine which is broken. I am surrounded by illegal substances and live every day with the constant threat of being alive.
Did he just say, hold on, did he just snitch? Did he just snitch and say there's illegal drugs? Is he snitching? Wait, did he just snitch, y'all? Did he say illegal substances? Hold up. On his cellmates? He told on his cellmates?
Sharing my truth and the truth of my fellow incarcerated people. We have no clean drinking water, and we boil our own drinking water. We all share one washing machine which is broken. I am surrounded by illegal substances and live every day with the constant threat of being unalived. Again, I am not expecting pity or sympathy, but my time at the MDC has changed me forever. Prior to being in jail, I took care of and was present for my family. Being in jail was because of my conduct. I lost the ability to care for my mother. I lost the ability to effectively
He
raise
just
and
snitched
support
on
my
his
children. I have missed my
cellmates.
3 daughters' proms and graduations. I have missed taking one of my daughters to college. I have lost the freedom to teach my 2-year-old daughter how to speak, dance, play, or be there to console her when she falls down or has a nightmare. I started from nothing and worked hard to earn everything that, but because of my conduct, I lost all of my businesses. I have lost my career.
Oh, he lost his
the charter schools
businesses.
that I started, and I have destroyed my reputation and stained my reputation of those that worked for me. I lost being present with my family. Between all of the losses and lessons, I can state for a fact that I will never be in another criminal courtroom again. I do not believe any other person would
He
do
lying.
similar.
He gonna be in court
or
next
similar
week.
punishment. If you give me a chance, I would like the opportunity to share my story with people to prevent at least one person from making the mistakes that I've made. I can't change the past, but I can change the future, and I know that God put me here to transform me. Since incarceration, I have gone through a spiritual reset. I'm on a journey that will take time and hard work. I'm proud to say that I'm working harder than I ever have before. I'm committed to the journey of remaining substance-free, non-violent, and a peaceful person. I thank God that I'm stronger, wiser, clean, clear, and sober. God makes no mistakes. I realize that this trial has received a tremendous amount of global press. Your Honor may be inclined to make an example out of me. I would ask Your Honor to make me an example of what a person can do if afforded a second chance. If you allow me to go home to my family, I promise I will not let you down, and I will make
I don't know where it's coming from. Hold on.
ask you for another chance to be a better father, another chance to be a better son, another chance to be a better leader in my community, and another chance to live a better life. I'm writing this not to gain any sympathy or pity. This
Where
experience
is
is
this?
simply the truth of my existence and has changed my life forever, and I will never commit a crime again. Thank you for your time.
I don't know where this stuff is coming from.
Diddy sentencing hearing will start at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and it's probably going to be a long day, so I will.
Yeah, okay, hold on, y'all. That's out of juice. Oh, that was a lot, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. He trying real hard. What y'all think? Y'all believe that? Y'all believe that? And that's gonna be on camera. that's he got his own video. Y'all believe that? That's Diddy's. Ugh. Let me bring you down. That is Diddy's. Hold on. Let's read 50s. Y'all ready to read 50s? So I can go. Cause y'all ain't got my likes up. Y'all almost didn't get 50s. Yeah, y'all too hard-headed. I need 30 likes. 30 likes. Why y'all gotta I gotta go through all of this? $50s. Let me put that on the charger. There go 50s. Can y'all see that? He is very dangerous. Hold on, let me put this on the charger. He very dangerous. Well, you know, I don't feel bad that 50 snitching, because he dang sure just told, he just done told, because you know they already said that Diddy been a snitch. Are y'all still here? Y'all may be gone. Hold on. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Okay. He said, I have had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 2 years. He is very dangerous. Multiple times I have feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon him. There hasn't been enough time for him to reform or make any adjustments, despite his trying to teach a class in there. Are you already aware the government has spent the maximum amount of money on deploying federal agencies, which appear to be the Army, in 2 locations simultaneously? What is that? Okay. What does that have to do with anything? Okay. Later, his son, who's dealing with his own ape allegation, claimed that the feds had the wrong house. Anyway, Diddy only going to return to hiring more male. It didn't disappear. How? Did he just say he gonna hire some more meat? It dropped. Hold on, let me get it back up. Oh my goodness. He just say he gonna hire some more meat. Wow. 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 50 Cent, no, he wrong. 50 Cent, no, he wrong. He wrong for that. He wrong. Hold on. Let me pull it up. He said, only going to hire more sex workers and keep most of the baby. And he said, keeping most of it all away from the general public and babies. 50 Cent. 50 Cent. What y'all think, y'all? What y'all think? What y'all think gonna happen tomorrow? And now it's trying to take me to go buy some baby oil, Lord, from Amazon. What in the world is going on? Yep, so there we go. Let's see before I go. Why is it taking me to go and buy some baby oil? What in the world is going on? Hold on, y'all. Lord, 50. I wanted to hear a little bit of, oh, girl. Shout out to Khadisha Lynn, who I like to listen to her read it. Hold on. And I want to hear Ticket, a little bit of Tickets. And then I'm going to go. I'm going to be out for Diddy. He delivered another crushing blow before. What else has happened? He got hit with another blow?
Donation to the Cash App. Shout out to Janine, whatever like that. I don't know how she could want that if she was doing it anonymously and didn't fight against Diddy in the trial, be able to speak at his sentencing hearing tomorrow.
So I got the ticket.
The government said, well, she has a right to come speak. She was a victim. And Diddy's legal team says, oh, no, she wasn't no victim. Diddy's legal team came out and told her ass a new one. Very, very, you know, bro.
So they still ain't learned nothing.
Was disgusting. And they said that basically she's a liar, opportunist, and that, you know what I'm saying, basically that, you know,
Mia.
she wanted fame or whatever like that. But I don't know how she could want that if she was doing it anonymously and didn't sue him for money or anything like that. So she wasn't getting money. She didn't have fame because she tried to hide her identity. I don't know where they got that from. But anyways, Diddy's lawyers came out and told the judge he should reject her. And they said because the jury rejected her. Well, then the government came back last night and said, well, hell no. How did the jury reject her? The jury rejected a RICO. The jury rejected sex trafficking. She wasn't involved in the sex trafficking. And you don't even know if the jury rejected her individual story or if the jury just rejected that it was a RICO. So the government came back, blasted Diddy's lawyers, and the government has won again. The judge not playing no games. He's standing on absolute business as the judge just came out right now and ruled against Sean Diddy Combs for tomorrow. As the judge says, this woman, he is going to let her come and have her 5 minutes tomorrow at Diddy's sentencing hearing. As you guys
so they was trying to stop somebody from coming.
Sean Combs, 1, granting letter motion addressed to Judge Armed Submarinian, dated 9/30/2025, victim statement as sentencing. Endorsement, the government's motion is granted. The government cites the United States versus Sanson. And see, this is the thing. The government said that Diddy, when his legal team went at this girl yesterday, they didn't show not one legal case to corroborate what they were saying about her not being able to speak at his, at his sentencing. The government came out and they presented cases, and the judge agreed with the government and said, well, hey, they presented cases and stuff like that. You guys see it. So he has granted her motion, right?
She gonna face him. So Mia wants to face.
This is very important.
Face.
Y'all smash a like button. Y'all come on.
Assailant.
Very important. The judge just came down with this.
Now I'm gonna say this. I don't know what she want to say, but if memory serves me correctly, I thought it was Capricorn. It was one of them girls, whichever one. He took her passport and they was over on some out of the country and she was trying to protect Cassie. So it probably was Mia, if that was the one supposed to have been her best friend. I don't remember. But one of them girls, he sicked them dogs on her. He took her passport, and I think it was Dawn who told the story. But she didn't say which one of her friends it was. At first, I thought it was Capricorn. But they said it wasn't, that it was Mia. But when Mia spoke, she didn't make mention of it. I thought that's why she didn't want her face shown. But word had it, if y'all remember, once he beat her up, he let his guys take turns with her. He made them take turns with her. Do you remember that guy that was one of his assistants? He said how sickening it was for him. And he was forced to prove his loyalty. And Diddy made him sleep with that girl. And he looked at her and asked her, was she okay? And she shook her head like, yeah. And he went in there for a minute and came out and just left. He was disgusted. Y'all remember that? Diddy made him do it.
Yeah.
I think it's Mia. And I think she's going to face Diddy to show him she's no longer in fear of him. She's no longer ashamed because I think her family found out and didn't know all of that had went down. And baby, if she tell that story that she did not tell the judge, oh wow, he out of here. He will be out of here if she brings up that, because it was never discussed in trial. Now, it may have been in some of the stuff that was suppressed. I don't know. But during a trial, she did not make mention of it. But that's a real situation. And it was about 4 or 5 of them that took turns with her. And that guy, that other guy, the security guy, that him and KK, I think he was one of them that, and she thought he was her friend.
Carol Bryant with the membership. Salute to you, baby. I see you. The judge is out here being called a racist by people.
How's he a racist?
Now, y'all know me.
That judge ain't racist. He's
when
fair.
I heard people calling the judge a racist,
How's he a racist?
the thing I had to do was I had to actually go look up this judge's record to see if the allegations that people were putting on this judge, which they're calling this guy a racist because he won't let Diddy walk free.
No, he ain't no racist.
The judge is the one who's seen all the evidence.
All the evidence.
Left in it, even the one.
That judge know everything that we don't know. He know what he suppressed. He know. No.
But pertinent to the charges, the judge, you understand what I'm saying, is standing on business. And people don't like that. And they call this judge a racist. So what I did was I went and I looked up his record.
Let's go.
About people saying that he's a racist. And this is his exact record. The narrative portraying U.S. District Judge Armed Submarinian as a racist, often amplified in online discussions around Sean Diddy Combs' trial, lacks substantive evidence and appears rooted in selective interpretations of his rulings, rather than a pattern of bias. Now, let's start by that right there. First of all, what did this judge do to help Diddy? This judge left a lot of information out of this case.
Absolutely.
That the government brought forward. He left a lot of things out of this case that would have buried Diddy and gave Diddy life in prison.
Facts. That's the truth.
I personally believe that the judge...
That's the truth. Hold on, y'all. Since then, something else has come out on Diddy.
Hearing tomorrow. First of all, Diddy's legal team filed a 61-page response to the government, basically saying that Mia should be allowed to speak at Diddy's sentencing.
He's ruled on it.
Diddy's legal team does not want that to happen. Diddy's legal team also filed paperwork that they have a 15-minute video that they want played at the sentencing hearing tomorrow.
We just read that.
The judge just shut that down. The judge said, "No, y'all not playing that." He says, "You can send that to me now before 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but that's not going to be played in court." So Diddy had a 15-minute videotape he wanted to play for the court tomorrow in court. But the judge shut that down and said, "Nah, send that to me by 5 p.m. so that I can watch that tomorrow on my own." And so the judge wants to watch that on his own. Rhonda Jones says, "Mia is a damn joke. Do you even know Mia?" This is a question I have to ask you, Rhonda Jones, because you're a beautiful sister. I'm not even going to stun on you or nothing like that. Do you know Mia? That's the only question I'm going to ask you. Do you even know Mia? Have you ever seen Mia? Have you ever spent a day with Mia? Have you ever seen Mia on any public platform? Have you ever interacted with Mia? Have you ever seen Mia do anything with your own eyes that was suspect? Ever? I'm asking you, Rhonda Jones. I want to ask you that question respectfully, since you said it in the comment section. You're a beautiful sister. I'm asking you, I like you to answer the question, ma'am. I've opened the floor to you. You said Mia is a damn joke. So I would like
Shout
you
out
to
to Ticket.
answer that question. Okay, you said not personally. Let me ask you this question,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I need 30 likes.
This is with all due respect, because I think you're stunningly beautiful. And I'm going to say that to you. I ain't going to even cap. How can you say that about somebody you have never seen them do anything wrong as far as in the general public? You don't know them. You never spoke with them. How can you say that somebody is, you know, a joke? I don't understand that. That's the part I don't understand. I ain't no doubt, Rhonda. I just want to know why you said she a joke, though. Yeah, no, I'm saying I just want to know why you said she a joke. Okay, you say you did. When did you see it? Because, see, we've only seen one thing, and that's Diddy whooping on the girl's ass.
Right. That,
I mean,
now he's admitting that he has a problem.
Ass, and then we seen Diddy's lawyer admit that he's a very, very, very violent man.
I started that site in 2008.
People are tripped.
My job as a lawyer to travel the world. I looked it up a bunch
People
of
are
different,
tripped. People are sick.
so I could...
People are sick.
That's all we really seen. Right? Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe anything Diddy would say after he lied about that with Cassie? Remember, he lied about that at first. He said Cassie was lying about all those allegations. Remember that now?
Yeah.
And then when that tape came out, he did a 180. Just remember that. Just remember that, right? So we have to watch how we think and what we say before we say it. You wouldn't want nobody to put you in a box like that. No. You said she's doing this to help Diddy. What do you mean she's doing this to help Diddy? How is she doing something to help Diddy? If she's going to speak against him and his lawyers don't want her to speak against him at the sentencing, how is she helping Diddy? She testified against Diddy. You understand? How is she helping Diddy?
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Helping Diddy.
I can't stand
That's
slow.
why his lawyers didn't even want her to show up, because guess what? Now it's not under questioning. When you go to the sentencing hearing, now she gets to speak freely without being questioned and badgered by any side.
Cross-examined.
She gets to openly speak. When they say, hey, you answer these specific questions and you answer what I say and that's it. But then when she gets to go and have 5 minutes,
they don't want her to.
That's different. We got to use our minds and open our minds and think about what we saying. Let me keep going though. So
yeah,
the judge
they don't want. Hold on, and they also ticket. And they also don't want the people to know things that was suppressed, because now it's a sentencing, so they can say everything that's suppressed. If they want to tell everything they can. And see, if it's who I think it is, there is a possibility that what I just told y'all that happened can come out right before sentencing, which would be smart now that I'm thinking about it. Because she was gained 8. Because if y'all remember, T-Sippers, I think I looked up what gang, I know it wasn't 8, so I don't know if it was gang banged, and to get a real good, clear understanding what that gang bang was, and she was gang banged. Now, one of them they said, I thought it was Capricorn. I was told it was Mia. And if Mia wants to come behind that, the veil and face him, that he no longer has dominion over her. And if she uses any part of her 5 minutes to mention that gang bang, he gone for 20. I'm going to tell you that now. If she goes into details about the 4 or 5 of them that he made bang her, he out of here. And it's a reason why nobody else that's coming, they have a problem with her coming. Wow.
He in trouble. Actually permitted for her to speak at his trial, even though she was not a part of the Mann Act charges. She was a part of the case. That is legally legal for her to go speak. They showed that in the paperwork today, right? So then Diddy, what he did was, is his team, and let me say this to y'all again, you talking about Gina? That's who you talking about, Rhonda. Gina. You talking about Sister Gina? Yeah, you talking about Sister Gina.
Oh, no, that ain't her.
Yeah. Now, I agree with you on Gina. Gina, she's probably going to be facing a Fed charge because she said that the Feds told her to say some cap, and the Feds got her on tape. So, I mean, like I said before, and they were looking for her to testify. Yeah. And if that was the facts, and that was the case, what Gina would have did was, if she would have testified on Diddy's behalf, Diddy's lawyers would have brought her in and put her on the stand instantly. They didn't do it. Which makes Diddy look even worse if she's coming out saying all this stuff now, because it goes to show what other people and other girls are saying about the coercion. Now let's keep going, right? So basically, after that came out the 15-minute video request by Diddy's lawyer. The judge says, look, Diddy has 3 minutes to send that video to the judge today, and that's it. So that video will not be played in court tomorrow. The judge wants that video within the next 3 minutes. Then, let's keep going, you guys.
Oh, wow. Well, there we go. Video out.
Also, Diddy's lawyer, Brian Steele came out and stated that Diddy is going to have 4 lawyers speaking on his behalf tomorrow. So not only does Diddy want to address the judge, Diddy's going to have 4 of his lawyers independently speaking on his behalf tomorrow, right? So we have that information. And there's more information that's been coming out. So the government, they haven't released the people outside of Mia who they want to speak tomorrow.
Oh, 50. They go 50.
His sentencing hearing. They've only
50,
known
50
about
going, y'all.
And we know that was approved by the judge, right? We don't know who else that the government has right now. We'll probably find out later on tonight what their schedule is for tomorrow, right? But anyways, to give y'all the breaking news, Diddy has just been accused by multiple other women.
Oh Lord.
Of him and his entourage of sexual assault. And I'm going to go down
the entourage
right now.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
He's been accused of.
Oh Lord.
So, and new accusations that have just come out a day before Sean Diddy Combs.
Oh Lord. Y'all get the lights up.
Goes to trial, right?
Probably feels guilty.
Basically, it's saying that
I need 25 likes. Oh Lord, I'm hearing some. I ain't even. Oh Lord. Oh, I hope Mia comes with her own lawsuit and she brings up that gangbang. Oh, they finna tag him. They finna spin his ass around. They finna spin him around, y'all. Do y'all understand that? Because it was that Danity, what's her name? That drug Q. She was the one that brought that out. Mia didn't bring it out. Double tap the face of your phone. Come on, y'all. Dawn brought that out. Dawn, because she was the one who asked her, where is old girl? Asked Diddy. It was the next day. They was finna get ready to leave, and he had their passports. Well, they said that he still had hers. And she didn't know how she was going to get home. And when Don said, where's old girl? He said, okay. It was Don who brought our story out. Only because I want to hear this.
Which was an alleged assault at a private party in the mid-2000s. It says that a woman claims she was invited to a Diddy-hosted event in Los Angeles under professional pretenses.
Oh, well, no, that ain't it.
Allegedly drugged with an unknown substance in her drink. She accuses Diddy and 2 entourage members of sexually assaulting her while she was incapacitated, preventing escape for hours. Now, the lawsuit seeks damages for battery, false imprisonment, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Now, another lawsuit and allegations that have just come out against Diddy today. Another woman alleges that she met Diddy at an industry networking mixer, after which he invited her to his hotel suite for career advice. There, she claims he pressured her into consuming lace champagne leading to non-consensual sexual acts involving Diddy and an unnamed associate. Now, the complaint details long-term physical or psychological trauma and includes claims of negligence and gender-motivated violence. Also,
Kim Porter.
Diddy has faced today.
Kim Porter.
Now a group assault on a yacht event. Now, another woman has come out describing attending a luxury yacht party off the coast of California, promoted as a celebrity mixer. Now, she alleges being isolated, drugged via spiked cocktails, and assaulted by Diddy while others in his circle watched and participated. Now, she also accuses Diddy of facilitation and voyeurism, demanding compensation for assault, emotional harm, and lost wages due to ensuing mental health issues. And these cases are just added on to all of the various allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. And also, let me shout out to the architect came through with a $100 donation in the Cash App. Salute to you. And also, my girl Jennifer Menzies came through with a $150 donation in the PayPal.
Shout out to them people.
Salute to you. Much love to you, my sister. I appreciate all y'all always showing love to the channel. Y'all already know.
To his supporters.
All you gotta do is hit me up. Hit me back up and send me your handle. I got you. Right? So now Diddy has been hit with multiple new allegations, right? And again, here's the thing, you guys. The thing is this, man. And it just comes to this, plain and simple. Do you believe damn near 100 people, or do you believe Diddy? That's it. Like I said before, let's say we don't even believe 50 people. Then there's still 50 more people right there. I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about that. Right? Either everybody's the biggest liars on planet Earth, and these people are all capping, and they're all evil people, every last one of them. Or Diddy is a demon, and he has a serious problem.
That one.
Pick one. I tend to pick that Diddy's a demon and have a serious fucking problem. And the reason why I say that is because of what I saw on that tape. And he lied about it. He could have just came out and been real and said, yo, look, man, I shouldn't have put my hands on her. I beat her. She was right about that. I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, and I hope everybody can forgive me for that. He came out and denied it and said that Cassie was lying. It didn't happen, none of that shit. Then when the tape came out, he switched his whole story. Like I said before, see, that's why he lose credibility with me off the whistle. I don't respect anything that nigga say. Period. Do I think every single person is telling the truth? No, I think some people throwing D's on it. But I think a lot of these people are telling the truth.
A lot of them.
I think a lot of these people are telling the truth. I think this dude's a sick weirdo and have sick personal issues he got going on. Period. You understand what I'm saying?
I hope 50.
And to the person who say, where's the footage? Once again, I showed y'all today, and I'll show you again, sir. Before this case, the government wanted to bring in all these people into the case. As you can see, one of them was a minor victim. They called him minor victim number 2. This is in the paperwork. This is not no cap. This is signed, sealed, and was in the paperwork, right? And
there was a minor number 1.
And blow it up yourself and look up the date it was all filed, right? It's right there on your screen. It's right there on your screen. You can see it right there. Now, Diddy's lawyers filed that paperwork. Diddy's lawyers filed that paperwork, and it was all redacted. And here's why, to the brother who said that, I'm just going to blind. See, here's the thing, right? The judge helped Diddy a lot because he kept that stuff out of the case. I told y'all this before. The judge helped Diddy because he did not allow a lot of this information in the case. He did not allow a lot of those people to go testify against Diddy. That right there alone did a lot of damage. See, I'm going to show y'all right here. I'm not trying to just tell lies to y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth. See right there? See, he limited prosecutors' use of uncharged acts testimony in 2025. Remember this? This is the paperwork I was telling you about. I've always kept this paperwork. Diddy's lawyers argued to the judge that he should not allow these people to testify in the trial. Straight up. So everybody was like, where all the minors were, all the kids and stuff. They was right there in the paperwork. It was the judge who helped Diddy. But these people out here saying, oh, the judge is racist, this, that, and the third. It's quite opposite his record. He was actually very, very down the line and fair in this trial.
They were in the paperwork. Like
So
I
if
said,
you read it, and this is just, I'm not trying to be facetious.
there are a lot of things that the judge know that we
Right
don't.
here on the screen, right? He limited the prosecution's use of uncharged acts testimony in April 2025, barring most allegations of prior sexual assaults, a ruling that favored the defense by narrowing the case's scope and potentially reducing prejudicial evidence against Diddy, a black defendant. This decision, which curtailed the government's aggressive strategy, further illustrates fairness rather than favoritism towards one side.
Ooh.
But everybody keeps saying, hey man, the judge, he's unfair, he's a liar, he's a racist, he got. That's far from the truth. We have to tell the truth.
Gotta tell the truth.
I cannot come on here and tell a lie. I tell you what the truth is. The truth is that the judge held all that stuff. Because remember we talking about the minor stuff that was in that paperwork? It was the judge. And I truly believe the judge, he feels damn that he left that out.
He's not going to be able to appeal
in
it.
the aftermath. I think he feels horrible about that. But here's the thing. Diddy's lawyers gave him the case in court. See, let me tell y'all something. When sex trafficking was eliminated, right? When the RICO was eliminated, that is a criminal organized organization. That doesn't mean that they didn't say that Diddy didn't use force, fraud, and coercion against those women in the Mann Act. Diddy's team admitted to violence. They admitted to him being a very violent man. And the sex workers who were in the case, I told y'all this last night, the sex workers who were in the male escorts who were in the case said that they were fraudulently persuaded by Diddy. These are all facts I'm giving y'all.
They came in as dancers. They left as hookers.
I have it right here. I'm talking about the men. Forget the women. I'm talking about the men. Clayton Howard, the man who came out with the allegations against Cassie, everybody was mad at him, right? Mm-hmm. He also claimed, and this is the part that nobody talks about.
He saw him beat her.
Black dude who came out going hard on Cassie, and everybody's like, he lied. I believe this story. I don't think he told a lie. I think he told the truth from how he saw it.
From how he saw it.
Shit about the dude, say, oh man, why you said it about Cassie? He just talking about what he saw.
Yeah, but some of that was a lie.
From his perspective.
Psychological manipulation.
So he claimed Clayton Howard, the black guy, who was the male worker, that Diddy manipulated him emotionally over years, exploiting his financial needs and fear of retaliation due to Diddy's deep connections in the industry to keep him returning despite the abuse. This created a cycle of dependency and trauma, leaving Mr. Howard with lasting mental anguish. And he went on. All of the different things that he accused it. And see, this is the part y'all don't understand. That's why when the feds, you put Diddy's time up. That's why when they went up on his agitating factors, or aggravating factors, I should say, they used all those men and said these are 8 different victims. They could have charged Diddy with all those guys.
And they could have charged those guys.
More charged, Diddy would have been facing 100 years in prison just off those 8 people. They would have got guilty verdicts on every last one of them.
Caught in the crossfire.
By not charging him with all those men. Because they had paperwork, evidence, all this.
Y'all please hit the like button.
Right here. He also accused Diddy allegedly forced Clayton Howard into exotic and violent sexual encounters. Yeah. This is why they added points to the aggravating factors on Diddy's Mann Act sentence, even though he doesn't have criminal history and stuff like that. You got to know this stuff. It's all in these dudes.
Double tap the face of your phone, please. This is my last time asking. I'm over 2 hours. I had something else I was supposed to do. The tea is hot. I get it. But I need for you to double tap the face of your phone or hit the thumbs up. I need it. Real quick. I need to see some thumbs going up.